Hello and welcome, my lovely Geminis. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for July 7th through July 14th, 2019. Why start the week this Sunday? Well, Mercury has moved into retrograde on Sunday, July 7th. After last year's July 2018 retrograde, I know I was shaking in our boots. Unforgettable chaos. The earth is already shaking here in Southern California. Two big earthquakes in that pre-shadow period, so let's just get to it. Um, Remember, this is a general reading and will not apply to all my gems. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraft action, nurturing ourselves and others, and nurturing our dreams and callings. This reading is going to be all about Mercury retrograde in Leo. Mercury is represented by the Magician in tarot. That's decisions and creativity, manifestation by aligning spirit and matter. In the reverse, it is trickery and manipulation, fakery and fuckery, right? Leo, since we have Mercury retrograde in Leo, I pulled the Leo card for the Strength card in tarot, taking control of our inner beats and listening to our higher selves. Also, keep in mind that Mars is in Leo. That's freedom of expression. That is also the energy that boxers love. So, Mercury in Leo is driven energy. Mercury moved into Leo on June 26th. So, you should be well aware where Mercury is going to start poking around and causing chaos in your chart already, if you really think about it. And Mercury in Leo is exuding confidence in speech and writing, that grand, confident thinking. We may not be able to listen well, but definitely retrograde is going to put disturbance in these areas and these themes. And of course, YouTube, Facebook, and I believe Insta was down last week, so we feel it. Okay, my gems. What energy are you bringing to this week? That would be July 7th through July 14th, Mercury retrograde. Ooh, cards are just swinging for you. I have the Queen of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, the Five of Diamonds, and the Ten of Diamonds. This is like work, 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 work. Okay. Queen of Hearts is somebody very near and dear to you, as is this Jack of Hearts. It's almost like, it feels like a mother and brother, or a mother, sister, cousin, just somebody who's really just sweet in your life that is sweetening you to this Jack of Hearts position. This is your energy, but you're sharing it with somebody who's sweet. Somebody's supporting you. Somebody's pushing you to do some work, my Geminis. Five of Diamonds is work. It's work that increases our value, work that increases our position, and it's going to take you to the Ten of Diamonds. This is your energy. This is what you're bringing into the week. You're bringing into, I've done the work, I'm doing the work, and I'm hitting that Ten of Diamonds. Ultimate value coming in. It's like tens are also opening doors. That's something to remember for you, Jen, especially for you. I haven't remembered that in a while, but this 10 is like a door opening to a new career. It's like you've done some work, a new door opening to a new relationship. I mean, it's probably a work relationship. But this feels like value, personal value, finance, and like things you put on your resume. You know, there's your work resume, and then there's your dating resume, and then there's just your resume, what you find valuable in life. I have this Two of Swords. This is a fear of contracts with this Nine of Clovers. This is defending your position, standing alone, single in your own power, realizing that you have so much strength on your own. But with this fear of this Two of Swords, it tells me that you're not really sure what to cut out right now. You're afraid that you might push out the wrong things and commit to the wrong things as well. So this is the kind of energy. You feel like your success is coming in, and you're just you're doing the work. So you're going through your nines. You're making room for those ships to come in, certainly. But at the same time, you're not really sure. You're having a little hesitation. Three of Diamonds. That is a CEO card. That is your tribe card. It's like if you're a musician, you find your band. If you're a secretary, you find your executive. If you find, if you work anywhere in any office, it's where you find your corporation. It's where you find your place. in the working world. Basically, this is a really good reading for you. Your hesitations are only part of the lessons. Spirit says, okay, this is Spirit saying, you've had a little rough patch in love, perhaps, Gemini, in your past, and you're afraid of love. You're afraid of that commitment in love. And it's not just a commitment in love or a romance, it's you're afraid to put your heart into it. Sevens for me are, it's like an emotional, spiritual victory in understanding where you put your energy. Like, do I put my energy here? Do I put my love there? Who do I love? Who do I don't love? Who gets to see me 100% and who doesn't? And it's making that selection very wisely. And it's good to consider that. You know your value. You also have a fire under your ass. That is that Jack. That is mine. I have the intuition. I feel it coming. And I'm going to take it to the king. Yes, you need to pull that fire energy on your passions. This is why you're struggling with heart issues. Is because your passions are on fire. And it feels like this 10 of diamonds, this door opening feeling that I'm feeling for you in this Mercury retrograde. Remember to read the fine print because I feel like you're going to have to. You're not sure where to put your heart into it, which is wonderful because you're wondering where to inject yourself into your work. And it really isn't about romance or what have you. It's about getting into some power, getting into your passions. And just sometimes it's like, I feel like this is some music or a writer, or sometimes you're a musician and you get a job working for a producer. How much of yourself do you put into that and how much do you withhold for your own work? I feel some of that too. Or do I just put everything in there and just see where everything goes? More Aries. Ooh, again, the 10 of diamonds. You are looking for an absolute door-opening victory win. This is going to be a spiritual victory. This is life coming into order for you, clicking into place for you. You've done the work, and I hope you've done a lot because this is like, the sixes are the energy. They're victories, sure, but they're victories basically based on what did you do in the fives and what is the natural recourse. If you fought that battle dirty, you're probably going to get dirty back, but if you fought the battle well, which it's really hard to fight this spiritual battle dirty, especially with this 10 of diamonds with you. The clover battles are hard to, they're hard to fake. They're hard to deceive because it's so spiritually 5D moving that the laws are just in place naturally, and this is them coming to you, surrendering to them. You've done the work, you've done the effort, you've put your heart into it, just the right amount. And I know you're still worried about your value, you're just not sure where to put yourself. This is the Wine Women in Song card, though. It's like I can take a break from this because you have the 10 of diamonds. These are just win cards, and then the 7 of diamonds is I'm gonna enjoy some drink, and a 10 of, oh, another door. I feel like your doors are opening for you. I feel like you've made changes, and it's like you made changes over 4th of July weekend just from like sitting around drinking beers and what have you, and just chatting with your buddies or just partying as like Geminis can. And whatever it is, it's just everything changes. You're closing doors, opening others. You're becoming ace of, everybody's got this. Everybody's got this. This is the ace of clovers. This is standing and you, yourself, you. Aces are like you get a download from spirit that says, go this direction. And you realize as soon as I go that direction, I'm going to be a millionaire. Everything or I'm going to be fulfilled beyond belief. So anything can happen. Total strength. And then we have this keep working, but keep working soulfully. Soulfully. If you're in music, definitely think about soul music for whatever reason. But you're coming into your 10 of diamonds and 10 of hearts, 10 of cups. This is a really good reading. You might be sad about something or somebody that you've had to leave behind. Sometimes the threes, when we make decisions to move forward, to ascend, to change our lives, threes are that feeling sometimes that, hey, there's got to be a change, which means you're going to step away from some people. And when you ascend, you'll have haters, you'll just have there are recourses to success. They're not that hard to let go of if you look at them properly, but sometimes it does hurt. But you're still going to do that work and find that tribe, that spirit tribe. You have the Jack of Hearts in reverse, and then this is the double face card up. You're looking at this upside down. I think you may have had a breakup or some kind of separation from something that made you feel a little lovey-dovey. Or maybe it's just not happening right now, and moreover, when as work is picking up, you have, but I really don't think that's what it is. I think it's a misinterpretation. I think you've cut something out, and it could be a third party, or it could just be a bad girlfriend, or maybe you were dating around and you're starting to cut off your options. I do feel that as well, because with this happy home card, this Ten of Hearts, it's like you found your bliss in everything, and you are perhaps missing your person, but it's not missing a person you know. I think you're just looking at this like, this is that upside down view, and this feels like, oh, I may never be in love. But it doesn't matter because you have so much love, like so much happiness and joy coming in. And I do have this. All right, first I have, you're wrong. I have this in Four of Clovers, which is that spiritual union, marital union, the honeymoon card. It is that ride or die, and you're going to have a new beginning in love. You're not meant to be alone, Gemini, and Spirit is definitely reassuring you that you are going to find that new beginning in love and that ride or die. You have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of learning about maturing your spirit. Right now, you're rolling solo, and you're practically married to yourself, and you're practically and your work. You have this injection of energy, this 10 of diamonds, sudden energy into your work or into something you're working on that just like flings you into just, there's this moment when you're like, I'm going to be alone forever. And then there's this moment where I am totally married to myself. And yes, you know your value, resting on your laurels, taking a moment to say, yeah, look at me. I'm doing it. This is me healing my image, creating my brand. This is like total like work could not be better. I just got a jump start in my side work, and my side gig is just like it's about to become my gig. Something happens. King of Hearts in reverse. Joker, okay. To me, this tells me you need to stand in your power to get your win, your pentacle win. You are right there. 10 of Pence are right there for you. And a message to get there is don't be such a stick in the mud. Don't be such a dad about it. You're right there. Just enjoy it. There's bust out both your twins is what I'm hearing, and then you'll find all this stability in work, in energy, and just being your best boss, man. I just feel like you have an opportunity this week to just step into everything you've ever wanted, into everything you've ever dreamed and imagined of having. And it's not going to be hard. It's practically going to be like walking in your front door. All right, thank you for sharing your energy, Gemini. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tips and donations can be sent to my PayPal. The link is below. That is paypal.me/FrigidCloverQueen. All right, have a beautiful week, my gems.